There are endless cool neighborhoods to check out in Tokyo, but today I'm going to be exploring a neighborhood that recently ranked at number 15 in Time Out magazine's coolest neighborhoods in the world. And chances are you may not have heard of it before. Any guesses what it is?
I think over here there's this community vibe that everybody's just like stick together, they are friendly towards one another, and it's just nice. You know, it's just nice to be able to go to a place where everybody smiles at you and you just get along so well.
Stay tuned to find out. Before we go, don't forget to subscribe for more Japan adventures. Let's go check it out. And the answer is the neighborhood of Gakugeidaigaku. Did any of you get it right? If you did, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if you've ever visited this area before. It is actually named after a university called Tokyo Gakugei University, which roughly translates to the University of Liberal Arts in Tokyo, which interestingly isn't even in this area anymore. But since the station was named after it, the name has stuck. So we still call it that today. It is located on the Tokyo-Toyoko line, very close to major Tokyo hubs like Shibuya, Ebisu, and Nakameguro, which are all really cool, trendy areas. So this area often gets overshadowed by them. So that's why I find it really interesting that it made it onto this global ranking today. I have to admit that I haven't really explored this area much myself, so I'm very curious to find out today why it has made the global ranking and what really makes it special. So let's go and investigate. And I may even have a chance to interview someone from Time Out magazine today, so I might get some insider info on why it made the list exactly. So stay tuned for that, and let's go explore Gakugeidaigaku. What's interesting about this area is there seems to be a very nice mix of kind of older shops, a lot of course, like it's very residential, so a lot of little houses, tiny shops, but also some newer cafes and restaurants too. This is cool. It's a donut shop. Really, really cool atmosphere. So many bears. Ah, こんにちは。ここちょっとカナダっぽい雰囲気があるんですけど、
そうですね。
はい、もしかしたらそういう関連とかあるんですか？なぜ？
僕実はカナダに3年ぐらい住んでまして。
そうですか。
カナダ大好きです。
なぜヒグマドーナツっていう名前になったんですか？
僕北海道出身で、カナダに似てるとこですね。
似てますね。
で、北海道の食材を使ってドーナツ作ってるんですよ。なので何か一言で北海道って表せるものがいいなと思って、日本にはヒグマは北海道にしかいないの
で。で、なぜドーナツ屋さんを始めたいと思ったんですか？
もともとって今も会社はデザインとかプロデュースをする会社をやってるんですけど、自分でそれをやりながら何か北海道の食に関する仕事をしたいなと思って、でもう10年ぐらい前ですけどインターネットでレシピ見てで一人で作り出したのが初めです。
しかもドーナツがめちゃくちゃ美味しそうですね。
めちゃくちゃ美味しい。
いろいろありますね。ちなみに一番おすすめのドーナツって？
常連さんはプレーンって何にもついてないのが一番多いんですけど、さらにこれにマスカルポーネチーズを乗っけたハニーマスカルポーネっていうのがすごい人気ですね。迷っちゃう。
じゃあ、今日はチョコとこのハニーマスカルポーネ、はい、一つずつでお願いします。
はい、お待たせしました。これがチョコレートとハニーマスカルポーネですね。
This looks so good. Let's go have a seat. I love this. It's so cozy in here, and I love that it's like open on the outside, but you can also sit further inside. Yeah, I love how it's a combination of like Hokkaido and a little bit of that Canadian feel. Let's try the donuts. Looks so good. This is the honey mascarpone plain donut. It's a completely unglazed donut, which is something you don't see a lot in North America, I feel like. So the plain donut itself is very faintly sweet. It's a very delicate sweetness, and then the mascarpone cream has this honey mixed into it. That's really got this strong, like rich honey taste, and with the creaminess of the mascarpone, it goes beautifully together. This is a very tasty donut, and very unique, I would say. I've never had anything quite like it before. Now I kind of want to try the chai latte, because chai lattes were something I drank a lot in Canada, so it's nice to find it here as well. Let's give it a taste. Ooh. Yeah, oh, very spicy. It does remind me of something that I used to drink back home in Canada, but a little bit less sweet. I think the general tone is everything tastes very natural and not overly sweet, and I also really like that. I think it's perfect if you care about your health a little bit and you don't want something that's like very preserved or overly sweet. This is a great shop to visit. Oh, the chocolate is so good. Just the one little tiny piece of candied orange really like brightens up the flavor. It's a very nice combo. If you like chocolate orange combo, it's very nice.
どうですか？
めちゃくちゃ美味しいです。
あー、よかった。
ありがとうございます。最近この学芸大学っていう地域が少しずつ有名になってきて、なぜここが人気だと思いますか？
僕らがこの街が好きな理由は結構こだわりの小さいお店がいっぱいあって、オーナーがこだわった面白いお店がいっぱいありますね。商店街もあって歩くのにすごいいい街で、ちょっと一本入ったりするとそういう隠れた小さいお店がいっぱいあるって感じですかね。
いや、今日は本当にありがとうございました。There's a special little shop I really want to check out right here. It's called Hanatako. This is a very long-standing shop that I heard about that has been run by a local grandma for over 40 years. And they sell takoyaki, which is a local favorite from Osaka. They're little batter balls with octopus in it. But she basically makes them here a little bit differently from a classic Osaka one. She puts onion in it, which is a little unusual. And the other great point is that they're very, very affordable. You can get 6 takoyaki for just 250 yen. With the exchange rate right now, like that's a very good deal. They're probably like $1. It's also a really cool little shop that's open very late at night. I've heard sometimes open till 2 a.m. I wonder if we can have a chance to meet the grandma later. But first, let's try some takoyaki. Arigatou gozaimasu. All right, so we now have the takoyaki. The grandma now has some help from her staff to make and serve the takoyaki. Oof! It's actually very hot. Oh my goodness, but it looks delicious. You can see the bonito flakes dancing a little bit. Okay, let's give it a try. Grandma's original recipe. You can actually see the onions inside. The dough is also nice and battery, which I think is kind of like how a classic Osaka takoyaki usually is expected to be. Some nice chewy octopus on the inside and lots of umami, savory flavor from the bonito flakes and a little bit of sweetness from the sauce. The fact that this is only 300 yen is quite impressive. You should come give this a try. It's a great like street snack, but also apparently you can go inside and sit and have a drink as well. Oh wow, interesting. It's very cozy. It feels kind of like a Japanese snack. I think the Oba-chan is right there. And the grandma's here, but she's sleeping. So I don't think we can get an interview today. So we didn't get an interview, but I heard that a friend is in the area and she's right here. Hi. Sorry. Such a coincidence. It's Lena. She's one of our byFood hosts. So you used to live in this area.
So I used to live here.
Oh my
until
god.
Like 2 months ago for like 5 years. Well, there's a lot of new restaurants as well as old ones that's family run. Also very lively at night and very family oriented. So it's like a safe area compared to like Shinjuku or Shibuya. And a lot of employees are very, very friendly. Most of them speak English too, so that's always a plus.
You actually knew of this place before, right?
So I'm surprised you're here because not many people know about this place.
Very local.
Oh, it's out.
Well, thank you for stopping by. It's nice to have like some insider info of somebody who used to live here for a while.
Welcome to Gakudai. This is what we locals call
Gakudai.
it.
We're gonna go
ask her a little
We're gonna go see if we can get another interview.
Make sure to like, subscribe.
Yes, thank you. Konnichiwa. お休み中にすいません。よろしくお願いします。このお店40年間やられてるんですか
？48年になります。
なぜこのようなお店にしたかったんですか？
やっぱりちょっと一人のお客さんとかそういうのがね、ちょっと寂しい人多いのね。で、私に2000年から介護のヘルパーさんをやってるの、昼間はね。それで介護終わったらこうやる。
海外のマガジンでこの学芸大学ってちょっと注目されてて
びっくりしたんですよ。
やっぱりびっくりですか？
15位になったっていうんでみんなで拍手しました。 センスが良くて、こう温かみがあるかな。だからもう50年何年いてもどこ行きたいとも思ってないの。
あ、素晴らしい。
最近は慣れて、私いない時でもお客さん来てますから。
あ、そうなんですか。
たくさんで来る人もいるけど、まあ、5、6人とか10人で来たりとかこうやって予約があったり、もう大学生の予約とかそういうのもありますね。
ありがとうございました。あとたこ焼きもめちゃくちゃ美味しかったです。
ありがとうございます。
ごちそうさまでした。So this is a little izakaya and yakitori or grilled chicken skewer shop that apparently is very popular. It's called Yakitori Yaoya Hanare. Very interestingly, some cute little elementary schoolers were walking by. They were interested in our camera and they told us that this is actually a really popular shop and it's always full and their mom has been wanting to come here. So that's a good sign that it's popular. So I think I'm gonna check it out.
こんばんは、いらっしゃいませ。
こんばんは。
こんばんは。
Oh, very stylish. これもいいですね。
そうなんですよ。ユニフ
ォーム
ォームで、はい、デニム生地のユニフォームで。
すごい。So a lot of different things. So they have skewers, but they also have little plates and dishes of things. じゃあちょっといろいろおすすめのメニューをお任せしちゃっていいですか？
はい、わかりました。
ありがとうございます。
はい、失礼します。こちら焼き鳥のせせりでございます。
お、ありがとうございます。美味しそう。Wow, just fresh off the grill. It looks incredible. It looks so juicy. Why don't we give it a try? Here you go. Actually, that is incredible. The flavor is on point. The sauce is fantastic. It's very well salted. It's a little bit on the salty side, actually. So he said he puts a little bit of ponzu on it for just, I think, to balance the saltiness and give a little hint of acidity, but not very much.
つくねをいきます。
This is so interesting. So tsukune is a Japanese chicken meatball. But what's really interesting is it comes with these egg yolk, which are not just any egg yolks. There's something called chochin, which means lantern. And that's basically when you grill chicken ovary that has the egg attached to the skewer. So he recommends that I pop the egg yolk with the skewer and then eat it with the meatball. This is so interesting. I've never seen it served like this before. If you like a runny yolk, I'm sure you'd like this. Let's give it a try. It is a lot of egg yolk. It's really bizarre. It seems like more egg yolk than you would normally get. Japanese eggs are so delicious, and it goes very well with the chicken meatball. And it tastes delicious. If you like eggs, I think you would really like this. We have some really interesting dishes here. I think one that's very unique to me is the chicken tataki. I mean, normally you see fish tataki, beef tataki, but chicken, I don't know if I've ever had that before. And it's prepared in with some very traditional Japanese toppings. It's got a shiso flour on top. So basically, because it's tataki, or I think it's tartare in English, it is raw chicken, semi-raw chicken. And I think this might be a little bit of a scary hurdle for a lot of people, but it's rather common in Japan. Yeah, and I've had it before. I'm still around. So, as you can see. You know when you eat a white meat fish sashimi, it's a little bit tougher than a tuna sashimi, which is kind of melt in your mouth. So it's got a little bit of that firmness to it, but otherwise it's still very tender. Everything was very delicious, very creative. This is a great place to try a variety of different styles of cooking chicken. And I think that's what makes this particular shop so special and very popular with the locals. Wow, that's fiery. So it's a place to come to just enjoy really good food, really good chicken, and great drinks. As soon as you come in, I'm sure you could mingle with the locals because everyone around here has been so friendly so far. This is a cool little craft beer place that originally was a sake brewery. The name of the shop is called Another 8 Corner because their first location is in Kyoto and it's called Before 9, meaning 8. And then their Tokyo shop, their next Tokyo shop is called Another 8. The original sake brewery was actually called Sakahachi, and Hachi means 8. So that's kind of their lucky number here. And what's really fun is that each location has 8 types of craft beer and 8 types of sake. And this is gonna be where I'm meeting my special guest. And I think he's here already. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're Chiwa.
Yes.
Oh, nice
Yes.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Shizuka. All right. So yeah, Chiwa is from Time Out.
Yes.
Time Out Tokyo
Yes.
in particular.
Yes.
And you're very familiar with this area, I hear.
I love this neighborhood. As a part of our Time Out Network's annual list, we nominated Gakugeidaigaku, and then we went through a whole ranking process, looking at the neighborhoods from different criteria like food and drink, community, and then that's how we came up with the list.
Really? So it was actually a very kind of analytical process.
Yes, I think for the last year or so, there's a lot of new businesses, new restaurants, giving this place a lot of young, youthful energy. So it's very vibrant, very exciting. But at the same time, this neighborhood still doesn't feel like it's over gentrified. So there's still a lot of mom and pop shops, traditional shops.
Wow. Well, there you go. I mean, that seems to sum up like the reason that it's kind of stood out to you. That is very cool. But I'd love to hear more about what you know about this area. But first, why don't we grab a drink?
こんにちは。
こんにちは。あ、すごい。
クラフトビールが8種類と、あとは日本酒ワイン、お茶割りでドリンクをご用意してます。
私はちょっとなんか、変わってるビール、
はい。
ちょっと飲んでみるのも好きなんですけど。
はい。この中で一番変わってるものといえば2番のビールなんですけど、こちらが酸味のあるビールなんですよ。
で、どれぐらいの頻度で変わるんですか、種類とか。
もう樽をだいたい1樽か2樽ぐらいしか取らないんですけども、それがなくなったらもう次の樽に変わるので、そうですね、1回来ていただいて、その樽がなくなったらもう飲めないんで、もうここでのね、新しい出会いをなんか楽しみに皆さん来ていただければなと思って。
Okay, so they ran out of the beer, but
Yes.
he was very kind to give you like a tasting. Yes. So this is the last,
But
literally
it's
the last chance
It's
to
really
try.
cute.
It's so
real
cute. I love the tiny glass. Well, let's give it a try.
Yes.
Kanpai. Cheers.
This is really good. It's got like a very nice body, but also like fruity notes, and it's fresh. It's amazing.
If you like a refreshing beer, this is very nice. You can also pick another like proper full glass. All right, let's go and enjoy our beers.
はい、お待たせしました。
おー、すごい。この店舗っていつからあるんですか？
ここは今3年目で、
3年目、すごい。お料理もあってビールと日本酒もいろいろ楽しめる場所で、
クラフトビール屋さん学大にも何個かあるんですけど、やっぱり食事をうちはどこのお店も食事はしっかりなんでご飯が美味しいっていうので、やっぱり常連さんとかいっぱい来てくれてますね。はい。
Well, this all looks so delicious. Why did you feel like it was important to highlight this kind of area for the world?
Trying to tell people that, there's so much more to Tokyo than the usual that we all know. So why don't just, venture out of a comfort zone a little bit and try out a new neighborhood like this? I mean, we will tell you where the best places to go so you don't have to feel like intimidated venturing outside your comfort zone. I used to live around this area for about 4 or 5 years now. It's very accessible. Like, I mean, from Shibuya, if you take the express train, it's only 2 stops away. But it's just completely different vibe from like the madness of Shibuya Central. So it's more quiet, it has a more relaxed vibe, and everything is just so compact and close together. You can just like go restaurant hopping, bar hopping like for a few hours in a day, and that's just amazing way to spend the time here.
There really is so much to find in Tokyo.
It
And I
is.
think this is, as you mentioned, kind of a hidden gem that people tend to overlook. Yeah, I think that's what it's all about. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about Gakugeidaigaku. If you didn't know about it before, I hope you feel like you kind of learned something new and you appreciate kind of the novelty of this wonderful neighborhood, the old and the new, and of course, the wonderful people who they really kind of were the highlight of the day for me today. We also managed to make the local news today just by walking around here. Also, thanks to your article, actually, is why they came.
So glad everybody's reading it.
Yes, and also if you guys would like to check it out, the links will be down below, so please check out the Time Out piece. And yeah, I had a really fun day today, and I feel like I'm definitely gonna be back to Gakugeidaigaku. I hope you guys will check it out again sometime when you come to Tokyo. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave us a like, a comment. Let us know if you'd like to check out this area, and we'll see you soon in another video. Thank you so much again.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, we'll see you all next time. Bye guys. See you. If you enjoyed this video, click the photos on the left for more, and click the one on the right to learn more about byFood and book your own Japan adventures. Bye!